Hi, everybody. I'm Christine Williams, broker associate with Keller Williams Realty Atlantic Partners in the Jacksonville, Florida area. And I've spent some time this morning marketing an open house that I'll be hosting tomorrow in the Beaches area. So I thought I would share some safety tips for those of you trying to go it alone, selling your house, FSBO as we say, for sale by owner. There's some things that we do in the industry to try to help ensure our safety in homes on the weekends as we show them to prospective strangers. So one thing to think about is don't park in the driveway or your garage. Why? Well, think about this. What if they park in your driveway and they block you in? How are you going to escape? So on that note, in the morning, make sure that you do have an escape route. Maybe you have some sliders, or you can leave a window open that you can easily access in the back of the home. You've got to think about these things. Also, as you're touring them through your home, make sure that you're not leading the way so that when you get into a bedroom or another room with just one door, that they can close the door behind you and trap you inside the room. That's, gosh knows, horrible things happen in situations like that. And before you ever get started putting your home on the market, you're going to want to think about, obviously, locking up your valuables. And that's not just the Rolex watch and the designer purse or the guns. That goes as far as the prescription medication. Florida is one of the top states for theft of narcotics. So some folks aren't really there for the purpose that they claim to be, and maybe they're there to case your home, to come back during the day when you're at work, or worse. There are certainly documented situations where for sale by owners have been attacked and whatnot. So you've got to thoroughly think through as you plan your open house, things like this. Another thing, obviously, you don't want to be there alone. Make sure the neighbors know that you're having the open house and from what time to what time. If for some reason you have to be there alone, have a safety word and have somebody check in with you perhaps every 30 minutes with a code word so that if you don't respond, they can get over there right away. The other thing to consider is, how are you pre-qualifying the folks walking through your house? Have they gone to a lender yet? Are they pre-qualified for your $400,000 house? Or did they just file bankruptcy 6 years ago and it's not off their records yet? So what are you doing before you're just letting a complete stranger in your house to make sure that they're actually qualified before you spend your time walking a stranger through? Like I mentioned, have your escape route planned, like the back door open. And then the other things to think about is if it's a couple and one goes on one side of the house and one goes on the other, well, how do you handle that? And how do you get their information? We all have sign-in sheets, registration sheets at the open house, obviously because we want feedback on the showings as well as for our personal safety. So before you let people in your house, you're definitely going to want to, tell them, hey, love to have you here, but for, safety measures, of course, and I hope you don't mind, but you're going to need a copy of your driver's license. And if they refuse to give it to you, well, that's a red flag. So you need to think about all these things. And also, don't tell them your schedule if they want to come back during the week that, oh gosh, I don't get home till 5:30 during the week, so I can show you in the evenings. Well, that alerts them, obviously, that the home is vacant during the day when they can go back and break in the back door. So there's all types of things to consider. It's not just the marketing with an open house. There are tons of safety precautions that we take as realtors. I certainly have a thorough list of other things you can do. If this is starting to sound a little scary for you, or it has raised some concerns that maybe you didn't have prior, then please feel free to reach out to me, Christine Williams. The cell number is 850-508-6766, or you can email me at Christine with a C, sellshomes@gmail.com, and I'd be happy to meet with you to talk about, listing your home professionally so that I can properly handle your open house and the other marketing. I look forward to speaking with you soon. Have a great day.